Hello guys, good morning. Meron lang akong i-share sa inyo. Ano to guys, ito yung libangan, whatever. Kalinawan, no? Pag times na off ako, walang gagawin. And then, yeah. So, ito yung libangan natin guys. This is some kind of replica guns, which is momentarily used by the US Army or US Coast Guard when they are, or US Marines or everything, law enforcement agencies concerned. So they're using these guns here, like target practice, or war simulation or terrorist attack simulation. And then here, there are two kinds of replica guns as we speak. Like there are AAG. AAG is the normal guns. They are not quite expensive, but yeah, they are a bit cheaper than compared to these guns here. So as you can see, this is my lovely gun case. So every time we travel, like we go an event, special event, like I have a tour, like a tour in Sweden, like the biggest airsoft event, wherein all countries are gathered around the world. They're gathered in a certain country like Sweden, and they create a big war airsoft event. So that is so called the Belgit. I got there 3 tours. Started 2008 more or less up to 2011, and then yeah. So when I got there, I was using the EEG, the simple and ordinary airsoft guns, because there's no I cannot afford that time with the very expensive guns like this one here as we speak. So not to delay much of the details, so this is a waterproof gun case. So this type of guns here is prohibited on display outside the compound or outside the house areas, or outside when you're transporting these guns. Has to be in the gun case, secured, fully secured case. No, it is illegal to dispose this kind of replica guns outside the premises or house. Outside the house is illegal. The only legal that you can expose these guns here is inside the house, or is inside the game site, wherever you go. That's the only place that is allowed to like display in the game area. Okay, so not much talking about this gun case. So this is handy type of gun case, and it has a roller, like wheels that can be easily transported when you're going to the airport. So this is similar to the real gun case, like the Marine, the US Marine is using. So this is quite pricey. You cannot see now. This is only a limited edition of a gun case. Limited edition. So this is waterproof, and this is also the what it is, kind of breather. Like if you want air circulation inside, you have to open this thing. If you want fully airtight, you have to close. This is like a ventilation on the inside. But I normally close this thing so the air or moisture or whatever doesn't get in. And if you drop this on the river, it will not submerge. It will just keep afloat. Like, yeah, it's totally waterproof. And there are 4 locks in here, as you can see. This has lock solid, and there are holes that you can put in a secured padlock when you are transporting this thing. So under here, as you can see there, it's solid. As we open up, here's the view. This is the foam, solid foam, solid. It's not it's very good like that way. It can be removable, and it can be turned upside down if you want, but that's the proper position in there. So here, as you can see, I have 2 replica rifles here. One here is a Frankenstein PTW, and this one here is the real deal. This is very expensive as we speak. Whether or not you search in Google or YouTube, whatever, these are expensive guns here, like PTW. So if you look on the online about guns, the Ferrari of all guns, they call this a Ferrari of all guns because they're expensive to have it. No? So I got this like this one here. I got this like 2 years ago, 1 year or 2 years ago, and this one here is this is new to me, like 5 months, 4 months ago, more or less. So this is my latest replica gun, and yeah. So this one here is the laser guide. This is real laser guide that is having used by, I will put the light on. There's no lights. So this is used by the US Marines. This one, the laser guide, and it has the silencer also. The fire surface. This is a silencer. This is silent. Very very silent and deadly. So as we go along, and we have also here the bipod. And you see bipod because there are only 2 legs in here. Tripod 3 legs, and this one here we're using the bipods. This is 2 legs. Okay, and this one here, this is the so-called cylinder, spring-loaded inside, and inside has a piston inside. Don't try to open this thing if you want to open this if you're like not capable of opening this thing, I suggest you don't open this thing because this is fully loaded spring inside, a very strong spring. Okay, like we were using this one in Sweden. This is only allowed in Sweden because that's like 450 EPS, so that is deadly, no? And here I have the gold here. This is only 90 1 joule or 90 EPS. This is normally used here in Ireland. This one here. So 1 joule is allowed only in Ireland. And here is for Sweden. Like when you are attending international event, so the EPS is 450 or 500 in Sweden. So those are the two categories that is you want to know. And here, the inside here is the real deal, because here is you have the planetary gearbox inside here, and then you have also the motor. The motor can fall out like 500 EPS. This is rewind motor, the very well known like Tackleberry. I don't know if you heard the Tackleberry. That based in what it is. I'm not sure where the Tackleberry is, but it was modified by Tackleberry itself. It has a moisture proof and rewind motor. So this is unbreakable motor. Once you rewind the motor, guys, once you make a rewinding of the motor on your replica guns, this is unbreakable actually. Once already done a rewind. And this one here, like this is the Frankenstein PTW. This is not rewind, so it only falls about like something like 130 spring or 100, much more likely. But yeah, this is not much expensive compared to this one here, because this is original motor. It hasn't been touched, so no rewind or no modification at all. So this is like the black one, it's a Frankenstein PTW, and this one here is the modified PTW, which is up to the standard. No? This is like you compare natin sa car, this is like a high end parts in here. So this is more expensive. This is toys. That is expensive toys that I have, and this is also this is a real scope, guys. This is also used by the US Marines. Real scope, Acom type, and it has a light, green light, and red light in here. Scope, and yeah. So you have here also the 3 different types of color cylinder. Each color represents the speed or APS. Like this one here, this is 90, this is 100, this is 120. Okay, so if you can search it online about PTW thing and the cylinder, you will see, and this you will see, and you're probably thinking about buying this freaking expensive hobby, no? Expensive. Only few of us here in Ireland has this freaking thing. Like expensive, really expensive. Right up to now, binabayaran ko pa ito. Dahil ang halaga nito is 2,600. This one here, the green one, is 2,600. This one here, the Frankenstein PTW, this is only like 800 euro. And this one is 2,600 euro. So this is the real deal here. Hanggang ngayon, binabayaran ko pa ito. Ang balance na ito, 2,600. My balance is around 800. So obviously, hinulugan ko pa ito. So naglalaro ako ng ganito during day off, or if there is no car bookings. Saka na ako maglaro ng airsoft, no? So aside from that, from the deal is also included the 2 LiPo battery. Okay, so LiPo battery, it has like 11 volts. Okay, it's not much, but battery also is kind of expensive. 2 types LiPo, expensive thing. Ang kagandahan lang ito, guys, if we're talking about precision, PTW is the best option. There is also the so-called Celsius, no? Celsius is another kind of replica guns that is made by like Japan. I mean, Japan, and this is PTW is also and they patent by the what it is. I'm not sure, but it's actually under a US patent. So more likely, you have one thing in here. This is the rails here. Is Daniel Defense. They call it Daniel Defense. The rails alone here is 500 euro. This thing here, from here to here, it's 500 euro alone, not including the internal parts, the inner barrel, and this. It's the body itself, the replica guns. So ito yung kaibahan. And then if you put up some like accessories like this one here, and this one here, the bipod, it looks more like a beauty, no? Adds the beauty itself. So yeah, and this is the magazine on this one here. This is so-called the Banaras magazine. It's a solid plastic, that's good. Okay, and this is like capacity on this one is like 120 rounds. 120 rounds. This is like the standard of the PTW, 120 rounds. And what my plan is, I'm gonna modify this thing because it's 120 rounds only. So I'm gonna modify on the inside, and then I will let you know guys if my modification on having this conversion 120 rounds conversion will be converted to 300 rounds. I will let you know as soon as my modification of the magazines are successful. So here, this is a spring here. Every time you fire, spring come up like that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break this out and then do modification that will load up to 300 rounds. That's the thing here, because this is like a real application on the guns rifle. So yeah, replica is a good thing, expensive thing. PTW, as you can see the brand there, the brand speak for itself. So really good one. So this is my fun of having this one here. Even if I am not playing this, if I am not playing, masaya na ako na makikita ko lang itong mga ganito as part of my collection. And then yeah, hopefully by next year I'm gonna book entering UK to play airsoft, like international game, big event in UK. I'm planning to travel and play airsoft internationally. So yeah guys, I will show you on how good this thing looks, like as you can see here. So that's the thing when it is not loaded. As you can see the symbols here, that's a symbol of excellence. And that this is actually good for CQB type size, short version. This one here has a long version of replica PTW. I make this long only. Sounds cool, but yeah. Only thing is this one's Frankenstein in PTW. This one is a good one. Okay. So this is some kind of my project, guys. Like so, as we speak. So I'm trying to pull out the bipod here, like that. So as you can see now, pick a gun standing in. Like see. So I'll tell you this one here, cylinder that goes inside here, something like that. And this will pull 450 PS. That is good. Even glass can break. Tatagos ang ano nito. Kahit ng buti ng can of coke, kaya niyang butasin kung gamit mo ito. 450 PS. This one here is only standard like 1 joule, 90 or 100 PS. 300. 1 joule is around 300 something, more or less 250. Okay, so I'm not quite sure, but yeah. Obviously, if you want to determine the accuracy of the EPS, you should have the chronograph to determine the what it is, the EPS, like 1 joule. So whenever I'm playing here in Ireland, I'm gonna use this 1 joule because 1 joule is the legal limit here in Ireland. So we cannot use above than that. We cannot use above 1 joule. We cannot use. Okay, so we applied 1 joule when playing, and yeah. So this is the position here, and then if you go along, you can put the scope here like that. I'll put this scope. It's very hard to use with one hand. I don't have my camera or cell phone holder, so I better not to use it because it's in the car. So I'm gonna use this one hand only. Okay, so that's the position now. That's the scope. So it's very accurate, guys. Even like the enemy is standing about like 100 meters away. 100 meters. Still, it can hit like a good hit. 150 meters still. Gumagamit ito ng BBs like 2.5. It cannot be using 200 na BBs because itachap niya ito, no? Itachap niya dahil sa lakas nito. So kailangan 2.5 is the best grade of bullet or BBs that has used to it. 2.5. I'm using 2.5 actually. Whenever I play outside, I'm using 2.5. So it has a solid accuracy. Okay. So that's the position of it, guys. Yeah. And the thing there. So I'm looking forward to play international, sometimes international. I'm gonna be moving along. Okay, so I'm playing. I'm gonna use this also, this Frankenstein PTW. I'm gonna use this backup, but this is the main thing here that I'm gonna be using on the tail side. So that is, guys, this is the Ferrari of all guns, the PTW Tackleberry mode. Thank you very much. So I'm gonna be putting battery on this one and including the cylinder. And I will let you listen and decide the difference between the expensive PTW on the Tackleberry mode and the Frankenstein PTW sounds. So you have to differentiate. I will put it on, assemble together, and you will hear the sounds. So I'm gonna be demonstrating on how to load the cylinder here. Okay. It's very dark, but I think you can see as much as I do. So we're gonna be dismantling this one. Open this up. This is the locking device here. You just push this thing, and then it will open up the system, and then you can load up your cylinder here. Okay. So we load it up here, and then push, and then bring in the lock. And then the next thing to do is you pull the buttstock out, because here in the battery is sitting in here. So here, you can have to squeeze it out because the wire is too short. The wire is too short here. So I will open this up. So the battery, your battery will sit in here. Okay. Make sure that it's on the right position. You don't have to be like pushing it downwards, because it will mess up the wire and not good. So follow this thing here. Next one, continue, and then you can have here the wire. Most likely you need a stick to pull it out. So here, we're gonna pull out the wire here. So this load it down. Put the cover back on the buttstock. Make sure the wire is not sandwiched in between. Okay, once it is on, okay, now make sure it is the chamber is not loaded. There's no magazine on. So don't point to anybody else. Okay, once you do firing. So this is single shot, and you listen to the sounds. So that is the sounds of the semi auto. Full auto. That's full. Let's see. That's the sounds of expensive PTW. And then you're gonna open this up like that, and then you will pull this dust away, and then that's the time you can remove the cylinder in there, and then go back. Okay, and then disconnect. So our purpose here is to determine, or you have to listen the comparison between the Frankenstein PTW and the Frankenstein PTW and then the Tackleberry ones. So we are now doing this one here. You will hear the noise. You will hear the sounds, different sounds of PTW. The build between the Frankenstein PTW and the Tackleberry. So without any hassle, this is the Frankenstein PTW sounds. So you can hear now the difference. Okay. Although these are good ones, accuracy is still 100%, but the difference is the motor that being used in there, or the brand being used. That's the difference. Is quite expensive. As you can see here, this is the most expensive one. 2,600 euro, guys. If you're crazy enough to buy this replica guns, 2,600 euro, that's your call. Thank you.